Now, you're welcome back to my class. I'm here to explain light wave. Please, before we move on, let's explain light. A light is the what? Light is the visible parts of what? Electromagnetic what? Wave. And what is a light? Light is the visible part of electromagnetic wave. Now, it what? It travels through a what? A vacuum. Please take note of that. Light travels through a what? A vacuum. And it travels through a vacuum with the speed of what? 3 times 10 to the power 8 meters per second. Please take note of that. Light travels with a speed of what? 3 times 10 to the power 8 meters per second. And in that case, you have to know about like that. It is a transverse wave. Let's say what? A transverse wave. When we say that light is a transverse wave, it means light travels perpendicularly to the direction of its vibration, and light can be polarized. Take note of that. When light is a transverse wave, it means that it travels in the direction, or it travels perpendicularly into the direction of its vibration, and it is what? Polarized. Light is what? Polarized, because it's a transverse wave. Don't forget that point now. Now, if I explain that now, let's quickly move to what? Luminous source. Luminous what? Luminous source and non-luminous source. Please take note. Let me explain this one after another. Let me explain luminous source. Luminous what? Source. Please take note. Now, what are luminous source? Please take note. Luminous source are source that can produce. Take note. It can be source or object. So, luminous source or object are source or object that can produce or generate light on their own. So any source, any object that can produce or generate light on their own are known as luminous source. Now, what are the examples of luminous source? Examples of luminous source are e.g. we have the sun, we have the stars, we have the fireflies, we have candle, is also a luminous source. We have electric torch, we have electric lamp, we have electric or let's say we have incandescent lamp, and we have the fluorescent lamp or tube. So these are some of the examples of what? Luminous source. These are the examples of what? These are some of the examples of what? Luminous source. But don't forget that we have what? Luminous source can be classified or divided into two parts. Please take note of that. Luminous source are classified into two parts. What are the two parts? We have the natural source and artificial. And what? Artificial source. Now let me explain natural source now. Please take it now. I want to explain natural source now. Luminous source can be classified into two or divided into number 1 and number 2. We have the natural source and artificial source. All these guys now are split in two parts. What are the two parts? Natural source and what? Artificial source. Now what are natural source? Natural source are source that produce light naturally on their own. Those sources that produce light naturally on their own without any external source are known as natural source. Those objects or those sources that generate light, that produce light on their own without any external means are known as natural source. Now, what are examples of natural source? Example are what? Sun, stars, fireflies, and the lights. Now, what are artificial sources? Artificial sources, on the other hand, are also sources. They can produce light on their own, but by what? By chemical or electrical means. Please take note of that. Artificial source can produce what? Light on their own, but by what? External source or means. That is by chemical means or by electrical means. So what are the examples of artificial? E.g., we have the electric torch, electric what? Torch, comma, we have the electric lamp, and we have the what? We have the incandescent what? Lamp, comma, we have the fluorescent. Please take note of that. Fluorescent tube, or you can call it lamp. So these are some examples of what? Artificial. When you check out this example now, they can what? They can produce it on their own, but by what means? Chemical or electrical means. Now, if that is the case, let's now move to what? The other types of underworld. Let's explain non-luminous source now in that case now. Non-what? Non-luminous source. I've explained luminous source. Now, in this case now, non-luminous source on the other hand are sources that cannot produce or generate light on their own, but they reflect light they absorb from luminous source. Please take note of that. Non-luminous source cannot produce or generate light on their own, but they reflect the light they absorb from luminous source. What an example of non-luminous source? Non-luminous source. Example are what? We have the first example we have to know is moon. Please take note of that. Please, most students face this in JAMB or external exams. Moon is not luminous source. They fall into what? Non-luminous. Now, the first example on that non-luminous source is what? Moon. So we have tables, we have chairs, we have whiteboard. We have pages of what? Book, etc. So these are examples of what? Non-luminous source. Please do what? Subscribe to my channel, like and share as we move to the other part. May God bless you. Thank you.